Hey guys, OGalbina here, bringing you guys our APA week numbers. What week is it? It's week number 6 against Jason and Diet Tight and his new brand Rock Rush. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to drop a like as well as sub to the channel if you're new. Definitely go check out Jason below as well as all the other coaches, but Jason in particular, because while he might not be plugging his channel and trying to absolutely blow up, he is freaking hilarious. I love watching Jay's videos when he does upload. I love watching his streams. So if you go check him out, I'd really appreciate it. He's one of my really close friends in the community, and he's a great player. We probably have about a 50-50 record against each other. We actually had a video go up last week with it was the Primarina video where we played him in SBT in 3-2-1. Spoilers, we ended up beating him there, so hopefully we can beat him again here. But again, very good player. But with that being said, let's go jump into the team builder. You can see what we're bringing, why we're bringing it, so you have that context knowledge going into the match. If you want to skip ahead to the battle, there's a timestamp on the screen as well as in the description below. Now, let's go ahead and do it. So, our team, if you did forget, is at the top of the screen, and it consists of Mew, Gengar, Komodo, Swampert, Moltres Galar, Klefki, Rotom, Kangaskhan, Kartana, and Magmortar, while our opponent's team is at the bottom of the screen, and it consists of Clefable, Latias, Skarmory, Crocodile, Raikou, Urshifu Rapid, Snorlax, Tentacruel, and Marowak. Very top-heavy, very balanced team. I might be missing him on there. I won't lie. Am I missing him on? 1, 2, 3. No, he's not. Okay, so I'm definitely not missing him on. Very solid balanced build from Jason. His team covers itself really well defensively, and then he has some really cool breakers in like Urshifu and Alolan Marowak. Even though Alolan Marowak isn't great versus me, but he has other scary offensive threats versus me like Latias and Crocodile. I definitely expect to come. I don't have good knockoff switchings in the slightest. Lax can always be a general nuisance. Same thing with Clef. Very solid team defensively, covers itself very well. It's gonna, kind of be tough for us to deal with. So, with that being said, let's kind of jump into it. Our first member is going to be our Komodo, rocking out the Rocky helmet. I believe we are bulletproof on the set, or it might be soundproof. I don't remember the exact ability. But we're going to have Body Press, Iron Defense, Flamethrower, and Dragon Pulse. EV's always got 244 HP, 236 defense, and 28 speed with a bold nature. This thing is going to be our main Urshifu Rapid Strike check. We don't have great pivots into that thing, as it can kind of just U-turn and Surging Strikes very freely against our team. Komodo is really the only stopgap I have to that. So we're rocking out with a little more defensive Komodo. Offensive definitely had its merits, like a special Clangor Soul set or like a mix set. Could have definitely done some work. But I did feel like this was kind of a necessary evil for the Urshifu. We should be able to chip it down with Helmet unless it's pads. If it's pads, it's just not half as scary, to be completely honest. So I'll definitely take that. Iron Defense plus Body Press is actually really good against this team if we can get rid of the Clefable. It's actually a viable endgame win con, but regardless, still a solid mon. Soft checks Croak as well. And to an extent, soft checks the Alolan Marowak, which I think is clutch. But yeah, that's going to be our Komodo. Oh, Eevee's always for max Fizz Depth, besides, just speeds for general creeps if you want to creep like a no speed Komodo. Next up, we have our Moltres rocking out the heavy-duty boots. Berserk as its ability, Fire Wrath, Air Slash, Nasty Ball, and Taunt. Eevee's always got 220 HP, 60 defense, 204 special attack, 4 super def, and 20 speed with modest nature. Eevee's wise, we have enough speed for no speed Crook. We live in Adamant Banded CC from Urshifu Rapid Strike from full, and then we have the rest of our special attack to do as much damage as humanly possible. This Pokemon does really well this game. At +2, there's not much his team can really do to stop us unless he's Unaware Clef. We also have Taunt for that Clef too if it ends up getting, around half health. We can stop it from recovering and then do some work later, as well as, just be able to chew up Moonblast in general. If Roosh was a thing on Gmo, that would have been a great slot over Taunt, but I still thought Taunt was very solid, and I definitely didn't see myself resting and not sleep talking or being Chesto. And I definitely need the boot so I can soft check things like Latias as well, which I think is really important. But yeah, that's going to be Moltres. Next up, we have our Rotom rocking out with the Choice Scarf. Levitate as its ability, Thunderbolt, Leaf Storm, Trick, and Volt Switch. Eevee's has got 188 HP, 12 defense, 172 special attack, 4 super def, and 132 speed with a modest nature. Eevee's always, we have enough speed for Raikou. We live a Life Orb, Urshifu close combat, and then the rest of our special attack. This is going to be a great way of revenging Urshifu if it's not Scarf. It's going to be a great way of us breaking through Skarm, and this thing provides us with great momentum opportunities, as I don't think Crook is going to want to come in hard on us very often, which is great. Again, there's a pretty viable switch in the Latias to kind of absorb that Volt Switch, but it's definitely chip I'll take. I know that the Marowak can potentially stop us as well, but I actually really don't think Marowak comes. I think it's a pretty bad Marowak matchup in all honesty. So I definitely don't see that coming in this matchup. And Trick is a really phenomenal tool for Clefable. for setting up Latias, for setting up, what do you call it, Raikou if he wants to be Calm Mind there, for Snorlax setting up. So Trick is a great way to cripple this really fat, bulky, balanced build. So I think Rotom's definitely very, very solid in this game, and if we can eliminate things like Lottie, then we have a pretty free potential Thunderbolt endgame, which is nice. Next up, we have our Mew rocking off the Colbur Berry. Synchronizes its ability, Will-O-Wisp, Roost, Taunt, and Seismic Toss. We got max HP, max speed, with 4 defense, with timid nature. Stallbreaker Mew, just really, really good. This game is very, very difficult for Jason to try and break this thing. We can Wisp, and then Seismic Toss, and Taunt down everything. We beat any Clef variant, we beat any Scarm variant, we beat any Lax variant, besides potentially Bandit, I guess. Like, Bandit Facade actually would be really bad. But we beat most variants. Now, this set is hard-walled by Mark, but again, I'm just kind of soul-reading that it doesn't come. I almost went Nightshade instead, but I'd rather be able to Seismic Toss the Snorlax, which I think is really, really important. And yeah, just a very solid mod overall. We have a Colbur Berry in case we need to take a hit from the Crocodile and get a nice little Wisp off, and we definitely won't be too KO'd after that, so nice way of 1v1ing it at the very least. Next up, we have our Kartana rocking out with the Choice Scarf. Beast Boost as its ability. Smart Strike, Leaf Blade, Knockoff, and Sacred Sword. EV's also got 68 HP, max attack, and 188 speed with a Jolly Nature. We have speed for Tentacruel, max attack, and then the rest of our HP. This Pokemon, if we can eliminate the Skarmory, is a very, very viable win con with something like Smart Strike or Leaf Blade or anything like that. If we can eliminate the Skarmory, cart goes crazy. It's a matter of eliminating the Skarmory. It's going to be a little bit tough. But if we can do so, we can play aggressively enough and force him into a position where he needs to let it go. We'll potentially be in a good spot to win this game, and it gives us good speed control for things like Scarf Crook. It lets us have a Scarf that's faster than Scarf Urshifu, which I thought was really, really important because Rotom didn't do that. And yeah, just gives us a good overall win con in this game. Then lastly, we have our Swampert rocking out with the Leftover Torn as its ability, Earth Power, Flip Turn, Ice Beam, Stealth Rock. He has got max HP, 180 defense, and 76 speed F with a sassy nature. EV's are not 3-hit KO by a +1 Raikou, and then we have the rest of our defense to take them a physically base hits as possible. But this thing is going to be a very solid rocker this game. It checks Crook, it checks the Skarm to an extent, it checks the Raikou especially well if he wants to bring Raikou, which part of me really doesn't think he should bring Raikou, but definitely does really, really well in doing so. We can also check a Alolan Marowak if he ends up coming, and I think Rocks will definitely be very, very clutch this game, very important for us to have. If we can, find an opportunity to get him up. But yeah, with that being said, that's the team. Let's jump right into the battle. Alrighty guys, here we are with the battle. We're connected with Mr. Jason. Let's see what he ended up bringing. I'm pretty sure I have down what he's going to bring. I'd be very surprised if he strayed too far from that path. Yeah, oh, no Crook. That means free Volt Switch. I think a Thunderbolt endgame is upon us. And I'm actually totally going to leave my Rotom. But first, let's go ahead and get his team all typed in and all that jazz. He has the Urshifu Rabbit Strike, which is a threat and a half. We have the Latias. We have the Snorlax, which is a bit annoying. We have the Clef, which is super fucking annoying. My Iron Defense, what do you call it? Komodo can definitely win too. I eliminate Lottie, trick the Clef, and slowly pepper down throughout the game. That could definitely be a win con as well, but it's mostly going to be used to check that Urshifu, who kind of runs my fade at the moment. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Like I said, I'm going to lead Rotom, especially because I see no Crook. I mean, Crook didn't really deter my Rotom lead. I was pretty sure I was going to lead anyways. It just made, later in the game a little bit more annoying if he wants to make that aggressive play to gain momentum back. But with this team, he just cannot block a Volt Switch, and he has no Scarfer that's going to threaten me and kill me. Scarf Lottie does not kill me. Scarf Urshifu does not kill me for sure. I'm pretty bulky Scarf too, just because his speed tiers worked out in that way. I believe I'm only outspeeding Raikou, right? Yeah. Only want 132 Modest, and I'm not even max special attack too, so I'll take all of these things. Clef is going to come out. I don't think I'm going to trick right off rip, though. As much as this thing can be a demon if it starts setting up, I am just going to Volt out, and I'm going to gain a little bit of information. Clefable. And we always have Stallbreaker Mew as a Chekaruski. So Volt Switch should have done about 25 if he's, decently calmish. Regardless, my play is always Mew. Let's see, if he's max Spadef, how much would that have done? Let's see. He's Rocks Clef. Annoying. Not the biggest deal in the world. He does not appreciate this Pokemon in the slightest, though. He is definitely not max Spadef. He's definitely more defensive. I think I am going to taunt. Just in case he's like toxic. There's no shot I want to take that. He is going to switch, so it at least gives me a little bit of information. As he is forced to taunt right here. I mean, he is forced to attack right here. And I do low-key feel comfortable in throwing off a Wisp, right? But if I let this go down, I'm in a really tough spot. Or if I let this take a bunch of chip. And I do think he Dragos here. You know what I can do? I can safe Roost and see exactly what he wants to go for. He's going to withdraw. Okay, so he sees we got some shenanigans afoot. Max is going to come out. We Roost. So we waste a Roost PP, which is actually a little bit annoying. I kind of wish I would have Wisped there. But honestly, it's fine. I'm going to Willow here. He should be Facade, but we should still take it on decently enough. Maybe I should have taunted there. I don't think he's going to try and Toxic me, right? Body Slams. That's going to do nothing. Just don't para me. Oh. And from here, I think I just switch. Right? I think I can get my my Pert and get my own rocks. Because I think that's going to be really, really important in chipping down his team. We switch out, but obviously we're going to switch out first. But there's no reason for me to risk getting paired there. No reason for me to risk getting paired there. What does he click? Body Slam again. It's fine. I'm okay with this getting paired. Should get all of this back, basically. Yeah. And this turn, we just rocks up, baby. We just rocks up. If he's rest, I can go right back into Mew and taunt him again. We do know that he's leftovers, which is something else to note. And these rocks are going to be paramount and really chipping this team down and pressuring it a ton. Like, really pressuring this team. We also know that he's Stealth Rock Clefable. So I'm going to get my rocks. And then from this point, I think I'm going to flip turn, because if he wants to start setting up, I can go Rotom and threaten a Trick. And I won't die to a hit unless he's E-Ball. And I don't think he's E-Ball, man. I really don't think he's E-Ball. Oh, mind. Yeah. So it's time to flip turn out. He could totally be Weakness Policy as well. And that is quite simply just not something I want to deal with. Like, Weakness Policy, he gets up to +1. And then I'm in a tough spot. But the only thing is, I, like, super telegraph what I'm trying to do right here. I super telegraph it, and I lose some good speed control. But I think that's something I'm going to need to do, to be completely honest. We're going to go Rotom here, and I almost want to Volt because I think he's going to scout for the Trick. Like, I really think he's going to scout for the Trick. He doesn't... Oh, man, I really want to Volt here. I'm doing it. I think he's scouting for the Trick. He didn't. And now we're, like, super boned. But it's okay. I think we're going to have to sack off Molt here. I really thought he would scout for Trick. I really thought he would scout for Trick. MS. Shit. So, I'm gonna nasty plot here. So, he's at +2. And I don't want to pop a Weakness Policy, right? So, right here, what I can do is I think I can just Air Slash and try and get him in cart range. Because if he attacks me, he's going to put me below my range. So he's shown Calm Mind, MS. I really feel like he's either Mystical Fire or Colbur. He's just shown MS. So what is his last move? Is it Draco? It's probably Draco, right? Oh my god, dude. I really thought he would scout for that Trick, man. Let's see. Now, I think he roosts here. Or he CMs again. I'm going back into Rotom and I'm tricking him. Oh my gosh, I really thought he would scout for it. I really thought he would scout for it. Is he gonna catch me here with an MS? Or Draco? Fuck, man. Oh, Jason. You're getting me right now. I really thought he would scout. I don't understand that play. 2-8 Latias. Fuck me, man. Like, I really don't understand that play. Like, I'm gonna lose to this thing. Oh, man. I'm really gonna lose to this thing. So, to max HP Lottie, I just really don't do enough right here. With Smart Strike. Now, if he's Colbur, do I kill him? Colbur does not do more. Colbur does not do more. I don't think I kill him regardless, though, if he's max HP, right? Yeah, we're gonna lose. I don't think I kill him regardless, but Smart Strike always does more. Fuck, man, I'm gonna lose this thing. I thought he would scout for the trick. He is gonna withdraw it. Okay. Fuck, I don't kill... Ah, I'm so frustrated. I really thought Jay would scout for that, dude. I really thought Jay would scout for that. Helmet. Yeah, fuck, man. I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated in that. What I can do here is what? I can go Molt. Try and break through a little bit. Oh, my puppy saw me get upset, so she ran over to me. This is Snowy, everybody. Everybody say hi to Snowy. I'm okay. I'm okay. I know. I had to prop my legs up for the rest of the match, so I'm going to be to the side, to the side. I think I'm a nasty bot here, dude, and the spikes are just gonna ruin me. Oh, I'm so frustrated. Lost Sinner. Yeah, now I just lose to this shit. I mean, he at least takes rocks, but my what do you call it? It's just gonna come in and it's gonna, ugh, this sucks, man. He shows to be leftovers on the Raikou. Okay, I really think he's weakness policy on the, what do you call it now? We're gonna go Pert, though, because it blocks a Volt Switch. If he wants a Toxic, he can Toxic, too. But I just flipped turn out. Oh, that's fine. I am for sure dumbfounded with that play, though. Sub? Jay, brother, what the fuck is that? Okay. Now, does my flip turn break a sub from our max HP, right? Like, are you sub toxic? Flip turn always breaks sub. So I just go for a flip turn. Toxic. Extra sensory? For who? I don't know for who we're extra censoring. Flinches me. Okay, well, at least I can just Earth Power this time, right? Like, sub Toxic makes sense, but why are you sub extra sensory? I don't know, man. Some interesting shit right here. Take you put. Just gonna flinch me? What's the plan? What is the plan? It's Earth Power. Even if he Calm Minds, he break his sub. I'm just gonna flip turn this turn. I don't see a reason not to. We should break his sub. I'm very surprised he's just not sub-toxic. I don't think, like, sub-CM does good versus me. We're gonna flip turn, though. Damn. Look at me. So, he switches out. Dark Lurker. Hard into the Urshifu. Which I would have loved Earth Power Chip on, to be completely honest. But it's okay. I can't really go Komodo. It just does not... That does not give me offensive momentum. What I can maybe do is go Mew and Wisp up, right? But then if I take that hit, I'm in range. If he's Scarf and I take that hit, I'm in range of the next one though. So I don't think that's in my best interest either. I think I'm gonna go Cart and I think I'm gonna Knock. I think I'm gonna Knock and try and get rid of that Skarm's helmet. Dude, these spikes are gonna kill me. I really, really wish I still had my my Rotom too. It was such a good endgame. Maybe I shouldn't have made that aggressive play. I thought he would Roost up. Maybe he just quite simply does not have Roost. I don't know, man. Earlier we didn't just like leave this in too. I think he loses to SD or something. Okay, thank God. So I'm in a really awkward position too. I'm sorry if this camera angle is a bit odd. That's my bad, y'all. But we're gonna knock this thing off, right? It's down low. It's forced into a Roost turn. We have to save this too, which is the worst part. I think we go into Mew. I think we Wisp. Mew's gonna have to like do the heavy lifting in this game too. Like really gonna have to do the heavy lifting. I think we do lose again though, which is really frustrating. I think he's gonna grab offensive momentum here. I don't think he stays in and lets himself get taunted. I really don't think he does that, and if he Toxics me, I'm in such a bad position. We'll see. Oh, these spikes are demon time versus me right now. He is gonna withdraw. I would love a Wisp off on something. Get it, Jay. I don't get how my boy's playing. I'll be 100% honest with you. I really don't. I love Jason, but oh man. I'm still so tilted about that that trick play. I really felt like he would scout for trick. And I'm forced into a Roost turn here. Like, I really feel like I'm forced into a Roost turn here. I'm gonna stay in. He's gonna bait for a Para, which is totally fair. I really feel like I need to do this. I mean, I can't get Toxic if that happens. This sucks. No Para? Me, man. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, well, I'm gonna Wisp here. Because I should be able to catch something, hopefully. No, he's just gonna stay in and Body Slam. I don't know why. I quite simply do not. I'm getting a little tilted this game, I won't lie to you, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of mods YouTube is disingenuous when they get super tilted and try to pretend like they're not. I'm a bit tilted. I'm very tilted. As you can tell by my dog running and sitting on my lap. She's like, dude, chill the fuck out. It's Pokemon, which is fair. We're gonna Roost up. Like, reserved. Just don't get so this is gonna take a little bit of chip. I'm gonna Wisp again. I'm getting you, dude. There's literally, you're not gaining any ground by doing this. He just doesn't. He's rest. He's not. He's rest. And me too, Snow. I agree. I'm Stall Breaker, brother. Alright, we'll taunt. He's gonna switch out here, right? Watch. It's his turn. Yeah, he's gonna switch out. I can feel it. I can feel it. I clicked it. Yes, no, I agree. This sucks. I'm gonna put it back on the bed. I am flabbergasted, my friends. And she's barking. I'm gonna have to go let her out. I'll hold the controller in my hands. Yeah, we might have to win this game for timer. Okay, so he's rest, sleep, talk. Body slam, fourth move. Get the rest that time. That's cool. Alright, we'll try and get a seismic toss here. We'll try and get one. I'll for sure take it. Maybe he can't kill my Komodo. I don't know. We're gonna get an S-toss off, so he's gonna take a little bit of damage. He's definitely thinking in between these turns, too. So we wisp this turn. Guaranteed. He's just not making much ground by doing this, too, which is why I'm so confused. Like, he's just wasting time. And this I'm down on timer, too. I am down on timer. So this isn't a winning bout. Fuck me, dude. Alright. Why? I don't know. I think we're just reserved for a 2-4 record after this one. There he fucking switches. Okay. Out comes Demon Time Latias. Can I get the roost off, please? The game's over if I don't get the roost off. Okay. I don't know. I quite simply do not know what we do about this game. I think we just, like, raw lose. I do hope that's not the case. But hey, that could be the case. I go Moltres here, though. Either Psychics or, like, Dragos or something. I'll recover. I'm just gonna Fire Wrath this time. He's weakness policy, he's weakness policy. Fire Wrath. I'll Fire Wrath. I wish I was Rest. I wish I was Taunt and Rest. I don't know. I don't know. He's thinking. I would freaking love this to go off, though. I mean, I don't know what else I can do. I'm trying to think my end game, and I'm just not seeing it in my head right now. It's Scarf Cart, I suppose, if he sacks off his Scarm for no reason. Lost Sinner. Okay, so we get Chip on this thing, which is, like, good, I guess. Just hard Fire Wrath. Get off a bunch of damage. Now, do I think he electric moves here, or do I think he, like, subs up on my pert? I'm gonna Fire Wrath. I think I have to make some kind of play. I really think he's gonna either Extra Sensory to 2-hit KO me on the switch-in or sub. Oh, he's gonna double. Fuck yeah. I'll take it. Dark Lurker. Pokemon does not switch into Moltres. He tried to double in to catch it, which is fine. This thing, like, basically dies to Helmet. This thing, like, basically dies to Helmet. It should. Unless he's Pads, which we'll find out here. We will find out here. If he's Ice Punch, that's also fine. He's gonna take a little bit of chip. He's gonna drop down to -1. He is Pads. Protective Pads. Okay. What does more? Iron Defense or Dragon Pulse? I just think Spadef is like dog shit, but like also, I should probably know this calc before I went in. I'm wasting time, which is really dumb of me, but... They actually do the same amount, so I always body press to at least get a little bit of chip on Clef. Gonna U-turn. We know he's pads, so he's not Scarf or anything, which sucks that my Muse parried now. A little bit frustrated, but that's Pokemon, baby. Mytha. You come out, you're unaware, which is like super interesting. Because I don't know why that's the case. I think I lose to Clef, dude. I'm gonna go into Mew. And I'm gonna try and Wisp something. I think this is a war of attrition, though. I don't think I can win this endgame. I'm really trying to see my out. I think Jason would have to throw super hard for me to win this game. He's soft-boiled. Stealth Rock soft-boiled. Definitely Moonblast. Flame last slot? Probably Flame last slot. We're gonna Willow. I really wish I slotted on Flash Cannon instead of Flamethrower. Why did I have Flamethrower? It was for the, what do you call it? Now I remember. Gonna Moonblast me. Just gonna kill me. No, no shot it's gonna kill me. So, like, at least this thing's burned. Like, I'll take that. It's probably, in my mind, I feel like it has to be, what? A berry? The berry. So he's gonna withdraw here. We're getting to the Demon Time Latios. Which is, like, super bad as well. But I need this roost off as well, or I again lose the game. We do get it off, thankfully. I can't complain about pairs. Pairs are just pairs. You know, and you run Body Slam for a reason. I am just very surprised. I wish I had this thing tricked. If I had this thing tricked, I don't think there's an endgame where he wins. I don't know. We're gonna sack off Komodo here, though. It doesn't check the Urshifu. These pads, which I did not think he would be. I thought he would be Banded, because Banded like almost 2k my whole team besides defensive Komodo. But we might as well sack this thing off. Come on. Fuck, man. Woohoo! I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. We're gonna see another move besides Mystical Fire, I assume. I mean, he could Mystical Fire. I don't know. Maybe I should have been Flash Cannon over Iron Defense. I mean, over, what do you call it? Size Shock. Size Shock, okay. So Spike does 12. And Rock does 6. That's 18%. How much is 18% on cart? Like, what does that equate to? How many HP? Because I need to have Rock switch-ins. That's 26. So I should have another switch-in unless I just literally can't count and I'm an idiot. Wait, but no, I don't kill this thing. Well, I think we lose. I really wish I just tricked this thing. I really wish I just tricked this thing. This just isn't an issue if I trick it. I'm gonna plot here. And I think this turn, I gotta throw off a Fiery Wrath. I gotta put in range of a Scarf Cart. But, like, yeah, maybe a Sacred Sword endgame is what I have to go for, and I have to eliminate that Clefable and chip down that Skarm like a shit ton. And this thing, so I don't see that endgame happening. So I should live this, and I should get a +1 again, right? Yeah, because of Berserk. So I should get that back. Fire Wrath. It is Colbur, so it's not weakness policy, so that's like at least good, I suppose. But they're still going to do a lot. It did not do a lot at all. Okay. So this thing's chipped, I suppose, but there's not much I can do, bro. Do I live? Give me a chew. Oh my god, Moltres. I still don't think I kill here, though. Oh, I do. I fucking kill, baby. So, Sacred Sword endgame, maybe, kinda, hopefully. I don't know, man. We can save this, too, and use it as a, like, haha, I pressure Skarmory. But don't really pressure Skarm. Kind of thing. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. And this is a good offensive switch from Jay. Right here. I don't really have much I can do in the face of a close combat. Is this my sack? I think this is my sack. Yeah. I mean, it sucks, but maybe he's no speed. Okay, he's gonna Surging. How much is a Sacred Sword from part due to Urshifu Rapid? Not enough. Quite simply, not enough. So I'm at 64. I got how many switch-ins do I have? 64 down to 39. Do I have one more switch-in? That's the most important thing. Is do I have one more switch-in? 64 minus 39 is 25. I do have one more switch-in. Is it my play to Sacred Sword? I don't even remember how low Skarm is. I'll be 100% honest. I don't remember how low it is. Sacred Sword looks like it's a roll to kill from here. Actually, it doesn't kill. But I'm clicking it. I feel like you should save this. Yeah. I gotta do something. Iron King comes in. Give me a crit, baby. I want that crit. That shit does not kill. Is it my play on Skarm? Just go for a crit? I feel like it's my play to just go for a crit. I don't think I have an out otherwise. On crit? Sacred Sword does not kill Fizz Def Skarm. I don't think he's Fizz Def based on that calc. I don't know. I feel like I have to go for it. I have to go for him choking. I don't know. We're gonna go for it though. I don't see another play. We're gonna go for Sacred Sword. How much does this do? Roast. I don't think there's anything I can do. I have one more switch-in. Just nice. I'm gonna go hard Mew again. He's sub-CM Raikou too, which is like so bad for my Mew set. I really didn't think you would do that. He's gonna get up a spike, and it's gonna be so bad. So like, if I Wisp here and he gets up a spike, I lose the game. But if he goes into Raikou, but he can't sub if he goes into Raikou. So I think I have to taunt here. Because I think he's gonna try and get up a spike. Didn't try and get up a spike. I figured he would. I figured it was like no drawback. But I was incorrect. So we're gonna get a taunt off, which is nice. And I can't beat Skarm now. How about this thing, you know? Just in a tough spot. I think double Wisping is okay in this scenario. Nope, he just stays into Moonblast. I can't get a read on what Jason's going to do. I feel like he needs to pivot around, but maybe he doesn't. Like, I feel like this is also stopping him from losing to a Sacred Sword endgame if I do somehow chip that. But I'm not going to chip the Skarm, so I guess that's fair. Like, I can't chip the fucking Skarm. He's going to get out here because I got a Roost. Yeah, I think that's a wrap, unfortunately. I'm very frustrated with this game. I don't know, I'm very, very frustrated. It happens. What can I do, you know? What can I do? I don't have enough time to win either. He just sits in front. There's nothing I can do. So we're gonna go 2-4. This has been a very long, drawn-out video of me getting my shit rocked, which sucks. Because I know I'm better than that, you know? Like, yeah, it really sucks. We're gonna get parried. It doesn't matter at this fucking point, man. He just sits here forever, and I don't think I can win in a sufficient time. Which is fair, you know? I would do the same shit. And we're gonna run a roost soon. Like, we just don't have enough roosts either. I got 9 of them. So, I don't know. Maybe I need more offense. Maybe I just play this game too passively. I just didn't bring the right shit. I don't know. I wish I would have just tricked the Lottie. I think the game would have been so much easier if I had my Rotom too. Which is so freaking frustrating. But again, what can I do about it? You know? Just didn't play well. I overplayed a lot. And I really overplayed this entire game. And it's gonna be really, really embarrassing to upload this one. I'll taunt here. It's not gonna matter. I will sit here and kick and scream and fight tooth and nail, even though I know this is pretty futile at this point. I think he actually kills me if we get paired here. So maybe I'm not fighting tooth and nail. Maybe I'm that was a bad play. Maybe I should have roosted, but it's okay. Whatever. Got paired there and do another full pair, then we lost anyways. And again, I don't think there's an end game in sight, you know. So I'm gonna roost here once again, and I gotta kind of preserve roost PP, but I can't, you know. So, like, what do you do? I only have one more switch in with Cart, and if he's Aqua Jet Urshi, I don't even know if I'm in range of that. I might be in range of that, you know? So maybe this is all in vain. I think towards the end I definitely overplayed, for sure. I'm gonna Seismic Toss here. In case, I mean, he should try and Soft Boil in case I get parried, you know? So maybe I should have taunted. I don't know. I'm gonna waste more Roost like that, though. And this way catches him a little bit better. Oh, so he did overplay Moonblast. That's good. I'm gonna taunt here. And then we can maybe roost up forever. Ah. We're gonna taunt though. And I'm gonna try and soft boy, which is good because it gives us 2 opportunities to roost. Opposed to 1. I'm surprised he wasn't just reserved at letting this go down. He has like effectively fuck me, dude. Can I at least have the diff? I don't like the diff. Crit? No? Well, let's see what we can do. Oh, man. We're gonna roost again if we get full paired. Just once again, the game. There's quite literally nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. We're gonna get roosted up. Maybe we should have been Scarf Mole. I think Scarf Mole would have been pretty good here as well. I think I could have put on a lot of pressure. I don't know. Maybe I just built too close-minded, built too passively. There's a crit. Which is annoying, but... Special drop, which doesn't matter. Lefties would have been great too. I thought he'd bring Cook. Fuck, man. See, this is also a bad position for me. I'm just gonna side toss. I'm taking my diff. This is a bad position for me too. I'll just take my diff. To be completely honest, I'll take it. Wherever in the world I can get it. So we at least take out the clef. Yeah, in my mind, he just Moonblast there. Or he just soft boiled there. And it's a losing situation for me because I just don't have enough roost to beat him 1v1 from that point. So, you know. Because if I don't know, if I taunt again, he Moonblast, he kills me, the same thing happens. So I'd rather not play the 50-50 because of the fact that I don't think I can win from this position. So there's not really a reason to put that much stress into it. I'll take my diff. Drop to 2 and 4. Shit the bed a little bit. But hey. Are you substitute? Are you gonna substitute in my face? We're gonna S-Toss though. Again, why not? Why not? He's gonna Thunderbolt, that's fine. And again, from this position, there's just quite simply nothing. Unless we double crit the Scarm on the switch-in, that would be super Pog. Or if he has no attacking moves, also Pog. I'm pretty sure he already clicked an attacking move though, so it's probably not the case, unfortunately. If he attacks me, I think I'll go into Torrent. I don't don't know. Is it my play to Earth Power? I think it's my play to Earth Power. Or if he switches something in and gets frozen, maybe Ice Beam's my play. We're gonna Ice Beam. That's kind of a big ol' Ice Beam. Oh, that's just insult to injury. You know? I lost anyways, but fuck, man, that's annoying. Again, what can you do? What can you do? I think it's actually in my best interest to maybe... I don't know. Is it in my best interest to kill this right now? I don't know. I think it is. With Earth Power. But I think I die to this next extra sensory, so it doesn't matter. GG's to Jason. We can say, yeah, it's frustrating. I overplayed in the beginning. I really thought he'd scout for Trick, and him being the Calm Mind Lottie that he was, and me just overplaying in that early game really just fucked me over. And I just couldn't do anything from that position, you know? Like, I quite simply could not do anything from that position. It would have been nice to have the diff, but it doesn't matter, you know? It really doesn't matter. We can't win here. You should just go... If I'm Jason, I'm going hard Scarm and I'm saving diff. And there's nothing wrong with that, too, you know? I'm going hard Scarm and I'm saving diff. He still has Clef in the back. No, Clef died. Sacred Sword endgame. Maybe if the Scarm was a little lower, he could do something. Maybe if he chokes, he goes Urshifu, right? He chokes and goes Urshifu. And doesn't kill me with Aqua Jet, and I kill him, and then a +2 crit kills Scarm for some goddamn reason. Which I don't think it does. But yeah, that's never his play. +2 crit have killed. +2 crit actually had a chance to KO after rocks pretty heavily in my favor, but it's not gonna matter. GG's Jason. I guess I just overplayed in the beginning. I really thought he would scout for the scarf, or the Trick Scarf, but what can you do? We're 0-2 with the new draft. We're 2-4 in the league, which is really embarrassing and really terrible. But when you suck at the game, you don't get wins, and we suck at the game, so shit happens. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy for some reason, be sure to drop a like, and if you're new here, drop a sub. I'll see you guys next time. Later.